At first it felt like breathing easy, like home I didn't have to earn. You looked at me like I was certain, like there was nothing left to learn. Your hands knew where to find mine, your voice knew how to calm my fear. Back then love spoke so clearly, and I believed you'd stay right here. But something shifted in the silence before I ever heard goodbye. You smiled the same, but not your eyes, and I felt the distance growing quietly inside. Love didn't stay the same, it slowly learned to leave. It stopped asking how I was and started letting go of me. We didn't break in one loud moment, no dramatic goodbye scene. Love didn't stay the same, it changed in waiting tape. I couldn't see. Calling effort just a phase. I stayed loyal to the version of us that no longer showed up the same. You said nothing's wrong so often, I learned to doubt my pain. But love shouldn't feel like guessing if you're still wanting every day. Love didn't stay the same, it lost the warmth it had. The words still sounded gentle, but the feeling felt distant, sad. You loved me out of habit, not intention, I believe. Love didn't stay the same, and I stayed too long, hoping it would be. I don't hate you for changing, people grow, people drift, but I wish you told me sooner, instead of letting my heart feel the shift. I was fighting for connection while you were finding your release. We were holding the same hands but reaching for different things. Now I replay the quiet moments where love slipped through the crack, the pauses, the delays, the way you never really asked me back. I'm not broken, just more careful with what I give and claim. I learned that love can look familiar even when it's not the same. Love didn't stay the same, and that truth finally feels clear. Not every ending needs betrayal to justify the tears. Some love fades without warning, no villain, no deceit. Love didn't stay the same, and now I choose to set my soul free. I don't miss what love became, I miss who we used to be before love learned how to change and forgot how to stay with me. reasons nobody else could see. I stayed when things felt uncertain, when loving you caused parts of me. I learned your moods like seasons, your silence, your delays. I loved you in 1,000 ways you never had to say. I didn't love you loudly, I didn't make a scene. I loved you patiently, and maybe that's what you missed in me. You forgot how I loved you when loving got heavy and slow. You remembered the good feelings, but not what it took to hold. I gave you my steady heart when yours didn't know what to do. You forgot how I loved you while I was still choosing you. I loved you through your distance, your half answers, your doubt. I stayed gentle with your fears while mine went without. You say love should feel easy, but easy isn't always true. Sometimes love is staying when it would be easier to lose. I carried us through questions you never tried to face. I kept believing in someday while you were already in another place. You forgot how I loved you, not perfectly but real. I loved you with intention, with honesty. I couldn't heal you, say I changed. I know I did. I got tired of breaking through. You forgot how I loved you before I started letting go of you. I don't blame you for leaving or choosing a lighter heart, but don't rewrite the story like I didn't play my part. I loved you when it was quiet, when no one else could tell. And maybe love you can't feel loudly is the love you forget the fastest when it felt. Now when you speak of us, you say it wasn't enough, but love isn't always fireworks. Sometimes it's showing up. I didn't love you for applause or for something to prove. I loved you in the ways that last even after you. You forgot how I loved you, but I remember it clear. Every time I stayed gentle when walking away was near. You moved on with lighter memories. I stay with deeper truth. You forgot how I loved you, but love never forgot me too. One day you'll miss the safety, the way I never used your scars. You forgot how I loved you, but I'll remember who I was. We didn't raise our voices, didn't slam sharp enough to hurt us. No reason to keep score. We still say good morning, still share the same space, but love stopped showing up on your face. I waited for a reason, something loud or clear, but the hardest kind of leaving is when nothing seems wrong. Yeah, you're not here. We broke without fighting, without tears in the room. No dramatic ending scene, just love leaving too soon. We didn't hate, we didn't fall, we just stopped trying to stay. We broke without fighting, and that somehow hurts more this way. Stopped leaning into me, stopped asking why. We learned how to coexist instead of asking, are we fine? Your touch lost its meaning, mine stayed a little too long. I was still holding the rhythm while you'd already moved on. I told myself love changes, that quiet doesn't mean gone, but love doesn't disappear, suddenly it fades when only one holds on. We broke without fighting, somewhere between okay and fine. We smiled like nothing was wrong, while losing what was mine. No slam doors, no blame to claim, just distance, learning your name. We broke without fighting, and silence took the flame. Maybe if we'd screamed, I'd understand the end. Maybe if you had fought for us, I wouldn't feel like I imagined everything we'd been. But you left so gently, like love didn't matter much, and I was left grieving a goodbye you never touched. Now I replay the moments where I should have seen the truth. You weren't angry, you weren't cruel, you just outgrew. I stayed loyal to the quiet, believed peace meant we were strong. But sometimes love dies softly when it's been alone too long. We broke without fighting, and that's the part that stays. No enemy to blame, just memories that ache. I'll heal, I know I will someday, but I'll always say we broke without fighting, and I wish you had loved me enough to stay. Some loves don't end in flames, they fade in calm and leave you wondering if they were ever fought for at all. I stayed through the quiet changes, the pauses you didn't explain. I stayed when your effort faded, when loving you began to feel one way. You said you were just tired and nothing was really wrong, but I was carrying the weight. try. I love deeper than you reach. I kept choosing us in silence while you were already half released. I wasn't asking for perfection, just effort I could feel. I stayed longer than you tried, and that's the part that still feels real. I learned how to read your distance, the way your eyes would leave. I softened every sharp moment so we wouldn't break completely. You stopped leaning into love, I leaned enough for two, and somewhere in the middle I lost parts of me for you. I told myself love bends sometimes, that giving more means care, but love shouldn't feel like proving you're still wanted there. I stayed longer than you tried, held on past what was fair. I fought quietly for something you weren't leading me in there. You say it just didn't work, but I know it's true. I stayed longer than you tried, because leaving would have broken me too soon. I don't regret the loving, I regret forgetting myself. I mistook endurance for devotion and silence for help. If love means meeting halfway, then tell me honestly, how did I end up walking alone with all of our history? Now I'm learning how to unlearn habit of holding on up, learning that staying too long is another way love can go wrong. I don't need someone perfect, just someone who will stay, not someone I have to convince every single day. I stay longer than you tried, and I'm finally letting go. Not in anger, not in blame, just choosing what I know. I gave you my honest heart, you gave what you could spare. I stayed longer than you tried, but I won't stay there again. Some people leave loudly, some leave without a sound, but the hardest goodbyes are the ones you survive by walking yourself out. Your silence learned my name before your lips forgot it. You stopped saying it out loud, but the space between us still knew it. I memorized your pauses, the way you look away like love was something fragile you were afraid to say. I waited in the quiet, hoping it would pass, but silence doesn't visit, it moves in into life. Your silence learned my name, learn how to break me slow. It said everything you couldn't say without ever letting me go. You didn't leave, you didn't stay, you just stopped choosing me. Your silence learned my name and taught me how to grieve. You stopped asking how I was, I stopped saying I'm not fine. We lived in half conversations, running out of time. Your touch felt more like memory than something meant to last. And I was holding on to us like we still had a past. I told myself this distance was love, learning how to breathe. But love doesn't need this much space to remember who it needs. Your silence learned my name, carved it into the room. I felt you leaving long before you called it needing room. You smiled like nothing changed at all, like I was imagining things. Your silence learned my name, left me listening for you in everything. Maybe you didn't mean to hurt me, maybe you just didn't know how to stay. But love that won't speak its truth still finds a way to walk away. I would have understood the leaving then if you'd only let me hear. But you chose quiet over honesty and left me alone with fear. Now every empty conversation still sounds like you. Every pause between my thoughts feels unfinished, untrue. I'm learning how to trust the quiet without asking it to lie. But some silences are louder than the hardest goodbyes. Your silence learned my name, but it forgot my heart. It stayed just close enough to tear me apart. I won't beg for words again, or wait where love won't be. Your silence learned my name, but I'm learning how to leave. Some goodbyes never speak, they just stop saying your name back. You loved me less each day, I fed it in the pauses, and how your voice was softened only when you had no other choices. You stopped asking about my night, stopped reaching for my hand, like loving me became a habit you didn't plan. I kept telling myself love changes, that quiet doesn't mean gone. But love doesn't slowly disappear if it's still holding on. You loved me less each day, and I loved you all the same. I kept giving what you needed while you slowly withdrew my name. You didn't leave, you didn't stay, you just faded where you stood. You loved me less each day, and I loved you more than I should. Your touch became occasional, like something you forget. I memorized the distance instead of asking what we were yet. You said nothing was wrong at all, but your eyes were already gone. I was loving who you used to be while you were moving on. I learned to read between your words to hear what you wouldn't say, but loving someone in between lines slowly wears your heart away. You love me less each day, somewhere between I'm fine and okay. We smile like nothing was breaking while something quietly slipped away. I tried to meet you halfway, but halfway never stayed. You love me less each day anyway. I don't blame you for growing distant or needing something new, but I wish you told me sooner when loving me stopped feeling true. I was still fighting for us while you were letting go, and I mistook your silence for love moving slow. Now I look back at the moments I should have seen the end. Every time I lowered my knees just so you'd stay. I thought love meant endurance. I thought staying proved it right, but love shouldn't feel like fading a little more each night. You love me less each day, and now I finally see love isn't something you ration until there's nothing left of me. I'll take what I gave with honesty, not shame, not fear. You love me less each day, but I loved you Some hearts don't break all at once, they fade quietly, one day at a time. We didn't shatter, we didn't fall. Nothing dramatic marked the end. Love just loosened its grip on us and slowly stop pretend. We still laughed at familiar jokes, still slept in the same bed, but something warm between our hands was quietly left unsaid. I kept waiting for a moment that would tell me we were done, but endings don't always announce themselves. Sometimes they come soft and too long. No sudden dark, no breaking sound, just brightness fading on. We didn't hate, we didn't hurt, we just stopped reaching out. We lost each other gently, and that's the part I still think about. You stopped asking how I felt, I stopped offering the truth. We learned how to protect the peace instead of protecting us too. Your touch became more careful, mine stayed where it used to be. I was loving who we were before you started leaving me. I told myself this distance was love learning how to grow, but love doesn't need this much space to let you know you're close. We lost each other gently, between I'm fine and it's okay. We smiled through unfinished feelings and let something real slip away. Rose slam doors, no final fight, just silence learning how. We lost each other gently, and I'm still learning how. Maybe love wasn't the problem, maybe timing just moved on, but it hurts to lose forever without ever being wrong. I would've fought if you had asked me if you'd met me halfway then, but you chose the quiet exit and I stayed until the end. Now I walk through shared memories like they belong to someone else. Every week feels unfinished, sitting quietly on a shelf. I'm learning not to resent the calm, not to wish it ended loud, but some goodbyes are harder when no one says them out loud. We lost each other gently, and that's how love let go. Not with anger, not with blame, just a softness I still know. I'll carry what we were with kindness, not regret, not fear. We lost each other gently, but the love, while it was here, while it was here. Some loves don't break, they loosen, they quiet, they drift until one day you realize you're standing alone, still holding what used to be. Shattered. I held the weight alone while you said we were fine. I carried every silence, every doubt you left behind. I learned how to stay steady when your heart pulled away. I was holding us together while you were already half gone each day. I didn't need perfection, I just needed your hand. But was meant for two to stand. I held the weight alone, love for both of us. I kept believing in someday while you were losing trust. I've been told we wouldn't break, but bending has a cost. I held the weight alone, and somewhere in that quiet I lost myself. You leaned on me in moments when it was easy to stay. When love asked for effort, you slowly turned away. I softened every heart too, so you wouldn't feel the strain. But protecting you from pressure only passed it to my name. I told myself love means patience, means staying when it's hard. But love shouldn't feel like proving you're worthy of regard. I held the weight alone through your distance and delay. I kept us breathing in the dark while you were letting go in small ways. You say you did your best back then, maybe that's true, but I held the weight alone, and it slowly broke me too. I don't regret the loving, I regret forgetting me. I thought endurance was devotion, not survival in between. If love is meant to lift you up, then tell me honestly, why did I feel so heavy just trying to be your weak? Now I'm learning how to breathe again without carrying your side. I'm learning love can feel like rest, not something you survive. I won't confuse effort with silence or pain with loyalty. I won't hold the weight alone again just to keep someone with me. I held the weight alone, but I'm setting it down now. Not with anger, not with blame, just choosing what I allow. I gave you my whole heart, then you gave what you could afford. I held the weight alone, but I won't carry love that way anymore. Some love feels heavy, not because it's real, but because you're carrying what someone else let go of too soon. I wake up to the quiet, your space still lingers near. I reach for you and nothing, and slowly learn to live here. The empty chair, the untouched cup, the way the night feels wrong. I miss you so much, the missing you feels normal now. I tell myself it's healing, that it's just part of time, but love leaves its hearts echo even when you're gone too far to call mine. Missing you became normal, like breathing without air. I don't cry, I don't fight, I just carry it everywhere. You're not gone in pieces, you're gone in routine. Missing you became normal, and I forget, it still hurts like it did at first, like it did at first. I pass your favorite songs, I see the places we knew. Every memory is gentle, every corner holds you. I smile like nothing changed, I talk like you're still near. But I've learned to live without you, even when I want you here. I try to fill the silence, I try to find my way, but nothing replaces the missing that stay with me every day. Missing you became normal, like sunrise without you there. I keep walking through the motions, pretending that I don't care. It's quiet, it's soft, but the ache remains. Missing you became normal, and I carry your name like a shadow through everything. Maybe one day I'll stop noticing, maybe one day it'll fade, but some missing is endless, some love never trades. I lived for us once, now I live for me, but your absence still sings softly every time I breathe. The world moves on around me, but some things stay the same. I learn to sit with the quiet, I learn to play the game. I still remember your laughter, I still remember your touch. And missing you, though normal now, still hurts as much as it ever did. Missing you became normal, and maybe that's okay. I hold the soft egg gently, not let it push me away. I keep a space for you in my quiet heart. Missing you became normal, and somehow I survived it all. Some love never leaves completely, it just becomes normal to miss it every day. We didn't fail in anger, we didn't break in shame. Love didn't collapse loudly, it just lost its flame. We kept the same routines, the same familiar touch, but somewhere in the middle we drifted quietly enough to miss too much. I kept hoping for sparks, for signs we'd remain, but fading doesn't shout, it slips away without didn't fail. We faded like colors in a winter sky. Not a fight, not a blame, just love. Learning how to say goodbye. We held on to memories, but let the present go. We didn't fail. We faded, and somehow I still feel the slow letting go. Your eyes stopped seeking mine, your voice became polite. We stayed together in silence, but our hearts were already light. I traced the spaces between us, trying to find your spark. But fading doesn't always scream, it leaves you in the dark. I told myself it wasn't over, the love bends, it heals. But fading is gentle, too soft to touch what it steals. We didn't fail, we faded like leaves falling one by one. No sudden storm, no crash, just the quiet of two becoming numb. We smiled like nothing changed, but we both knew the truth. We didn't fail, we faded, and I'm still learning how to move past you. Maybe we were made to fight, maybe we were made to stay. Maybe love is meant to soften even when hearts stripped away. I love that we are fully, even if we couldn't last. And fading isn't failure, it's just love finding its own path. Now I walk through memories like they belong to someone else. Every smile, every quiet word reminds me love can fade. With that I won't look back in anger, won't mourn the gentle land, but fading still leaves echoes of everything we were once. We didn't fail, we faded, and that's how love let go. Not with endings, not with blame, just the quiet of what we know. I'll carry the gentle love we had, soft, not lost, not wrong. We didn't fail, we faded, and in that fading I learned how to be alone, but still whole. Some loves don't break loudly, they fade slowly, leaving only the memory of warmth and quiet goodbyes. You stopped saying my name before your heart let go. The echoes of our laughter faded in the quiet. I know I kept listening for it, hoping it would return. But words that once held us close had learned to leave. I told myself it's normal that hearts sometimes grow cold, but silence is louder than words we left untold. You stopped saying my name, and I felt the space grow wide. You didn't shout, you didn't leave, you just let distance slide. I still hear it in my dreams, the way it used to sound. You stopped saying my name, and I was still hanging on to us. I passed the places we knew, the corners of our rooms. Every chair, every song reminds me of you. I speak it softly to myself, because you won't anymore. And loving you like this feels lonely to the core. I try to fill the silence, to call your name in vain, but some echoes fade forever, even when hearts still remain. You stopped saying my name, and I learned to do the same. No anger, no fight, just love changing its frame. I smile like nothing's broken, but the truth is clear. You stopped saying my name, and I felt it here. Maybe it wasn't hate, maybe it wasn't fear, maybe love just learned to disappear quietly. Over the years I would have stayed if you'd call me, if you'd whispered my name again. But I'm learning now, some love is only half said. Now I speak it softly, hoping it finds its way. Not to you, not to us, but to me every day. Missing you became normal, and losing your voice was part of the cost. I love the sound of you saying my name, but I'm learning to carry it alone. You stopped saying my name, and the silence grew strong. I can't go back, can't call it lost, but I'll remember where it belonged all along. I hold the echo gently, not angry, not blind. You stopped saying my name, but I won't stop loving the memory of us. Some love doesn't vanish, it just learns to be quiet. And some names are only whispered in the heart. With every flaw I could see, I let my heart bleed openly, hoping you'd stay with me. I gave my quiet mornings, my sleepless nights, my open hands and trembling words, hoping you'd hold them right. I thought love was enough, I thought truth could protect, but vulnerability doesn't always keep us safe from neglect. I loved you without armor, and you left your shields on. I gave you all of my walls, all of me and what I leaned on. You held back what mattered most, while I gave freely blind. I loved you without armor, and I carry the weight alone. Your eyes were gentle sometimes, but your touch was restrained. I reached for every piece of you, even the parts you'd contained. I stayed open, unguarded, hoping to draw you near. But some hearts need protection, and some refuse to hear. I tried to match your caution, a whole love without harm, but you built walls faster than I could hold my arms around us. I loved you without armor, and I broke along the way. I offered all my bravery while you kept some part away. I gave more than I had, I let it all show. I love you without armor, and I'm learning to let it go. Maybe you never meant to hurt me, maybe your love was real, but love can't survive when one heart is open and the other stays behind steel. I don't regret the loving, but I regret giving so much to someone who couldn't meet me halfway. Now I walk more carefully, but still willing to feel. I learned love is brave, even when it fails. I'll cherish the moments I gave my whole heart, and I'll remember what it means to love without armor. I loved you without armor, and I love again the same. Not guarded, not scared, but wiser in where I place my flame. I gave you all of me, and I'll carry it still. I loved you without armor, and that love was real until the end. Some hearts love unprotected, some learn to rebuild before the next time they risk everything. Your goodbye was soft, not a slam, not a fight. You slipped away quietly into the calm of night. No shouts, no harsh words, just the absence of you near. I felt the loss in whispers. hardest endings are the ones that fade without a name. Your goodbye was soft like snow on a quiet street. Not a crash, not a scream, just a slow retreat of a love we couldn't keep. I didn't fight, I didn't cry, just felt it grow. Your goodbye was soft, but it hit me all the same. I walked past your favorite spots, touched the corners of our room. Everything felt unchanged, yet you're leaving left a bloom of quiet gloom. I still hear your voice sometimes, not in anger, not in blame, just the echo of a love that softly changed its name. I told myself it wasn't broken, just shifting, learning to fade. But soft goodbyes are heavier than any word ever made. Oh, your goodbye was soft, but it carried all the weight. No slam doors, no loud fights, just a love that didn't wait. I smile like nothing happened, I speak like it's fine, but your goodbye was soft and I still feel the line you left behind. Maybe it wasn't unkind, maybe it wasn't wrong, maybe love just knew when we couldn't stay too long. I would have held you longer if I had known how to ask, but some love leaves gently and still breaks a heart too fast. Now I carry the quiet, the moments we can't reclaim. I learn to sit with soft endings, not curse the name of your leaving. Love doesn't always need fireworks, sometimes it fades soft and still hurts. Your goodbye was soft, and that's the part I'll keep. Not with anger, not with tears, just the gentle loss of what we used to be. I'll remember your calm exit, the quiet that stung. Your goodbye was soft, but it taught me how to let go. Slowly and still. Some goodbyes don't crash, they whisper, and even in whispers they leave marks that linger long after the sound is gone. We were almost enough, almost more than we could hold. Every touch felt endless, every word almost told the story of what we dreamed. We laughed, we tried, we leaned too close, too far. And somewhere in the middle we became just almost what we needed to be. I kept thinking love could fix us, that hearts could stretch and bend, but almost isn't forever, and almost isn't the end. We were almost enough, then it still hurts that we fell short. We gave the best we had, but life had other plans for our hearts through moments I carried hope and doubt, but almost is a fragile thing, and I was slipped out without a shout. I told myself time would heal us, that almost could mean more, but love isn't almost, it's all or nothing at the core. We were almost enough, and it echoes in my mind. Not broken, not perfect, just incomplete by design. We almost shared forever, almost held every scar. We were almost enough, and that's the weight I carry in my Maybe almost was all we had. Maybe it was meant to end this way, but I would've given everything for more than almost each day. I loved you fully, even when it wasn't returned. We were almost enough, and that almost still burns through. Now I walk through our memories, soft echoes of what could be. Every almost, every maybe holds a bittersweet key. I learned love is fragile, not all hearts can last, but I'll remember us gently, even if almost was all we had. We were almost enough, and I know what we tried. Now with anger, now with tears, just the soft weight of almost held inside. We almost stayed, almost loved, almost believed it was right. We were almost enough, and almost will always be our life. Some loves don't reach the finish line, they linger in almost, in whispers, in quiet memories that ache and glow at the same time. You moved on before me, before I could say goodbye. I still walk through our memories while you were learning to live for the sky. Your laughter lingers softly, and I'm still here counting the echoes of a love you left too early. I try to follow slowly, to match your pace in vain. Some hearts move forward while others remain in the rain. You moved on before me, and I'm still learning to breathe. You left the past behind, while I still hold each piece of you. I can't leave. We loved, we lost, we didn't fight, we didn't play. You moved on swear. I'm stuck in quiet corners, talking to ghosts of everywhere. I gave you all my mornings, all my sleepless nights, but love doesn't always wait, and hearts sometimes take flight. I told myself it's okay, time will heal the ache, but moving on feels like leaving part of me in your wake. You moved on before me, and the world feels too wide. I replay every small moment, every glance, every sigh. I'm learning to let go slowly, to walk through the quiet pain. You moved on before me, and I still love your name in vain. Maybe it wasn't me you left, maybe it was fear or chance. Maybe love isn't enough to make hearts stay in the same dance. I would've stayed forever, even through the storm, but some love moves faster, and some hearts are gone before we're ready to hold them more. Now I'm learning to breathe without you, to carry pieces of our past. The memory still haunts softly, even as life moves fast. I remember how we were, how love felt bright, even if you moved on before I could. You moved on before me, and I wonder what we had. Not with anger, not with tears, just the gentle weight of what we lost. I'll love again, but some nights I'll still call your name softly in the dark. You moved on before me, and I'm learning to move slow too. Some hearts leave quietly, some hearts carry the silence for those who stayed behind. Love changed my pace without a word or a sign. Once moved fast and bright, now slows like fading light. I reach for moments, I chase the echoes of us, but love walks differently now, and I alone through the hush. I told myself to keep up, to match the rhythm we knew, but hearts don't always follow the steps we want them to. Anger, not with blame, just the quiet of what I lost. The days feel longer, the nights feel still. Love changed my pace, and I carry the ache. with grace. Your laughter lingers softly, but your presence drifts away. I keep the clocks running, counting every silent day. The warmth we held before feels slow, distant and faint. And I'm learning to move through love with patience and restraint. I thought love would stay steady, that hearts could walk side by side. But some paths diverge quietly, and some love slows its stride. Love changed my pace, and I'm tracing every line. I move through memories, corridors, feeling your hand longer mine. The rhythm is softer, the steps done short. Love changed my pace, and I keep learning to endure. Maybe it's not over, maybe we're still near, but love knows its own speed, even when hearts wish it clear. I would have held on faster, I would have chased you more, but some love flows gently, and I learned to follow its course. Now I walk through our memories, slowly, gently, alone. Every laugh, every touch carries the weight of what we've known. I'll honor the love that taught me, even as I retrace. The pace has changed, but the heart remembers. Love changed my pace, and I accept the shift. No loud endings, no fights, just the quiet of hearts adrift. I'll move softly, I'll move gently, I'll carry you in the pace love taught me. Some love slows quietly, it doesn't leave, it just teaches a new rhythm to follow alone. I remember us clearly, every laugh, every tear, the way your hand fit mine. The nights that felt near, we spoke in quiet whispers. We loved in gentle ways, and now I hold the echoes of those soft golden days. I told myself time would fade it, that memory would dim, but love writes its stories in moments that never leave the skin. I remember us clearly, even when the world moves on. I see your smile, hear your voice, and it lingers when the night is gone. We didn't fight, we didn't fall, we just learned to change. But I remember us clearly, every joy, every pain. I trace the spaces where we sat, the corners of our home, every silent glance we I told myself to let go, that hearts must sometimes part. But memories don't vanish, they stay inside the heart. I remember us clearly, like the sky remembers the sun. Every promise, every dream, every laugh we spun. We almost had forever, we almost stayed the same. I remember us clearly, even when love changes its name. Oh, maybe we're meant to last, maybe life had another plan, but love lives in memory, in the quiet and the span. I would give anything to feel your hand once more, to relive the moments we can't restore. Now I walk through what we built, soft echoes of what we knew. Every corner, every song tells me I still hold a piece of you. Love didn't vanish completely, it lives in me, in how I see our story clearly. I remember us clearly, and I carry it with care, not with anger, not with tears, just the quiet of a love that was there. We didn't lose, we didn't fade, we just changed along the way. I remember us clearly, and I'll remember every day. Some loves leave marks, not in heartbreak, but in clarity, in every quiet memory that stays forever. You were real to my heart, not a shadow, not a dream. Every laugh, every glance felt more than it seemed. I held you like sunlight, I trusted your light, and now I carry your memory through the quiet of night. I told myself love could last, that hearts could stay aligned, but some truths are fragile and some hearts move ahead while others stay behind. You were real to my heart, and I loved you honestly. I gave you all my courage, all my open honesty. We didn't fight, we didn't fall, we just drifted apart. You were real to my heart, and I still, every part of us. I replay your voice softly, your smile, your touch, your way. I still remember the mornings, the quiet words we'd say. You were more than a story, be found. You were real to my heart, and I knew what we knew. Not with regret, not with blame, just the echoes of me and you. We almost stayed, we almost tried, but life had its own part. You were real to my heart, and I carry your mark in every beat. Maybe love wasn't meant to last forever this time, but you taught me what it feels like to give my heart fully, without fear. I'll remember your truth, your presence, your part. You were real to my heart, and you always will be, even from afar. Now I walk through our memories, soft echoes in the rain. Every laugh, every glance brings both joy and pain. Love changes hardship, but your reality stays with me through the quiet of everything. You were real to my heart, and I'll keep it tender. Not with anger, not with sorrow, but with love that remembers. We didn't end with fire, we didn't end in shame. You were real to my heart, and that truth will remain. Some loves leave a mark, not in loss, but in the quiet proof that someone was real to your heart. You chose peace over us, and I stayed in the quiet storm. I kept hoping for a sign, for a warmth that once kept us warm. Your heart moved softly away, avoiding clash, avoiding pain. And I'm left with echoes of what could have remained. I understand the reason, the need to feel calm and free, but peace without me feels like leaving a part of me. You chose peace over us, and I couldn't fight the tide. I held on to the moments, but they slipped while you walked aside. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, we just drifted apart. You chose peace over us, and it broke my heart. I replay our conversations, the quiet laughs, the soft tears. I feel the weight of love lost, even as you disappear without a fight. I wanted us to stay, to hold through the rough, but peace became a choice, and I wasn't enough. I tried to let go gently, to honor what you need, but sometimes love has to stay, even when hearts concede. You chose peace over us, and the nights feel long. I whisper your name softly, even though it's wrong. We almost had forever, we almost stayed the same. You chose peace over us, and I carry every day. quietly alone. Now I walk through the silence, the spaces where you used to be. Love didn't vanish completely, it just left quietly. I honor the choice you made, though it leaves me still. Peace came first and love was left behind. You chose peace over us, and I respect your way, but I remember the love that almost stayed. We didn't fight, we didn't blame, we just drifted apart. You chose peace over us, and I carry your mark inside my heart. Some hearts leave quietly, seeking calm, while others hold on and learn to carry love alone. I'll love again slowly, not rushing the heart to mend. Each memory of us still linger like a gentle wind. I'll take the time to heal, to let the scars fade, to find the quiet courage to give love another day. I've been broken, I've been empty, I've been lost in your wake, but hearts can learn to breathe again, even when the past still aches. I'll love again slowly, not like before, not too fast. I'll open my heart step by step, letting the shadows of you drift past. I'll let the moments come gently, not rushing, not blind. I'll love again slowly with care for the heart I find. The nights still feel heavy, the silence still calls your name, but time teaches patience, and love can rise without the same pain. I'll honor what we had and all that we lost, and when love finds me again, it won't be rushed or lost. I'll guard my heart softly, but not with fear or walls, just with tender steps, listening for when it calls. I'll love again slowly, letting each beat find its place. I won't hide, I won't falter, I'll move through the quiet space. I'll cherish the moments, even the small ones. I'll love again slowly, and I'll be ready when it comes. Maybe love teaches through loss and pain, maybe the heart grows strong let the new love come and hold it without grasping too fast. I'll honor my own pace, my own fragile heart. And when love finds me again, it'll be slow, it'll be real, it'll last. I'll love again slowly, not forgetting but moving on. I'll treasure the quiet and the strength I've drawn. I'll let my heart speak softly, step by step I'll love again slowly, and I'll be whole when it comes. Some hearts take time to love again, and there's beauty in every slow, careful, tender beat.